Day 2, which is actually day 1 of... Oh, check out that lighting weirdness. Where am I at? Day 2, actually day 1. I took some footage the other day and I did not post it and I did not edit it. And that is maybe the... this footage also might be destined for... We'll see. Okay. Brother-in-law and I were having a conversation the other day about how we eat like grape nuts and bran flakes. I think like the definition of boring is like bran flake, right? I don't feel boring about it. I'm fine eating bran flakes.
Yikes.
This is our... Traditionally, rooms have names like dining room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, all this stuff. We have, I think we've always had a sorting room in our house, which means the room we're not using that is full of shit that we're going to take care of, right? Just don't have time, just move it to the sorting room. So with the baby coming soon, due in like less than a month right now, where am I supposed to be looking? There. Oh, sorry. With the baby due, I have piles that we're going to sort. And it gets to be 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and we're like, who wants to sort them anymore, right? So today I'm giving in, and we have another room downstairs that's clean, and I said, we will always keep this room clean. Do not fill this room. I do not want to create another sorting room. Today I'm creating another sorting room in the basement to get this stuff out of our way. And here's my question. One thing... This isn't working. There. This way. I think for me, one thing that's complicated getting older is that I'm building up a history. We always do this. I'm shaking this, aren't I? Get a cup? Let's try it again in case that was terrible. What was I say? And the piles start in categories, like things that go to the bathroom, things that should go upstairs, things that we need to maybe donate, papers that we need to be sorted that have to do with art. You know, those are the loose piles right now. But the problem is they soon become the stack of things, the piles that we made piles of before the time that we had all the people over for Christmas that year. The pile of things that were in the office piles when we cleaned it out but didn't quite finish it. That's the box right over there. That's what that is. And then we put it in another pile, and that pile sat with this pile, which is commingling with electronics. That's what that pile is. And here's the meat and potatoes. Here's my thought for this morning. What sucks about getting older is you start to have data from your past. You drag this baggage of your past experiences. So I know that we make piles, we don't get to them. The piles grow and morph into new piles and they accumulate. And then we have another pile that eventually we just throw half of it out or something like that. Like, that's what we do. So now this time when I organize, I say, I won't do that, but I'm doing it again. And doing the same thing over and over again makes you feel super helpless. And I don't want to, I'm 37, I don't want to resign to saying that I can't change. I can't do this differently this time. And this isn't a big deal. Sorry, I don't want to be so gloomy about this, but at the same time, thinking that you don't have control of your situation or that you are stuck or you do them over and over and watch yourself make the same mistake, that is a slight hopelessness. It might be a first world hopelessness, but not having that control is... It chips away at you just a little bit, doesn't it? The spirit of that this morning, I'm combining piles and I'm putting them together and I'm putting them down in that room that I said I would never put the piles in. and we'll create new piles for the future to sort through because I didn't get these piles sorted in time. Okay, 15 minutes of work. We're off to a good start. This time I'm gonna label those suckers. And that will maybe deter art, possible trash, misc bathroom, just standard misc, printer paper, old notebooks, computer equipment, electronics, mail, old notes. Okay. So the plan, and now you can check up on me, is put a date on each and then just do a box a day. And I know I've done this before. I've been here before where we said, let's just do one a day. I don't know. My big conundrum is, do I try this strategy again when it failed before? I think I do. I think with any problem, you need to come up with what you believe is the best solution, and then you need to do your best to follow through. Even if you failed time and time before. That's my guess. Feel free to give me advice, though. I'm up for it. Just got off the phone with Lisa. I'm always like panting in between. The phone with Lisa. Here's another thing that I always do wrong. So I have my set list of things I should do today. And she calls and says, well, you know what, the baby's coming soon. Let's just spend a little time together. And last night we were talking about how we need to spend time together. And she's got her thing at work, and I'm working on the Airbnb upstairs. Both of us have kind of found we care less and less about what the other person is doing. Maybe that's as dark as it sounds. Maybe it's not as dark as it sounds. I'm not sure. But we're talking about that, right? We're saying this out loud. Like, when she talks about students, I don't care about students. I just got stuck on if I used the right word, and now I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, but we're talking, like, we need to care about what the other person is doing. We can talk all day about our daughter. I do care about her artwork, right? We can talk about artwork all the time, and that is engaging. So we need to figure that out. I guess how I started this, I'm going to leave things in these piles right now because we need to spend time with each other. That's important to me. That's important to her. It's important to us. So pause the piles. Let's take a quick walk. Hey. Quick item of note. I drive what many people say is an embarrassingly ugly van. I was even teased by like a 5-year-old. She might have been 4. I think she was 5. I was ridiculed for having a creepy. It's not creepy, it's actual creepy. I want to talk about this later because this is important to me. We typically buy cars as like fashion items. As car designs that we feel like fit us. Our brand. And it's kind of crazy how much money we spend on a vehicle should be complete utility. I digress. But I am of the belief, personally, I think your vehicle should be really useful. So I'm storing stuff. Where does that fan go? Well, I need to bring that fan back to my mom and dad's house. I'll probably take a van there sometime in the next week or two. There it is. That's where it goes. Sand toys go right up there in the front in Imogen's sand toy drawer. When we go to the beach, what do we take? We take the van. I have a table. I can put this table down and work or something like that. She had a little booger in her nose when I dropped her off at school. We got wipes. We got a trash can. Why not? Why wouldn't vehicles have all this stuff you need? Like, I think vehicles should be an extension of your home. Yeah. In case you're wondering where I am, I'm in the 3rd floor. We have an Airbnb running up here right now. And I feel like I'm finishing stage 1. Stage 1, ding. Stage 1 is furnish it kind of with what we have, the best I can.
make it a good deal, figure out how I can make it better. What is this whole short-term rental look like? So we've been doing it about almost a month. Oh, we're already, or I guess I'm doing it. I'm a super host, which is nice. Yay. I'm going to take the input I got from guests. This next month, I'm going to try to improve it. And that's the reason I'm making these vlogs selfishly. I mean, I have really wanted to play with the vlog format for a long time. If you look at my YouTube history, I don't know where I have to point for that. You'll see that I've played around with this idea. I like it. But now I think I have at least a commercial drive, and frankly, it's like a commercial justification. So I'm hoping to draw a little traffic and interest in this space, and that would free me up to do some new ideas. So I'm going to show you more of this space later. So, all right, well, someone's staying here tonight. I won't be up here for another 3 days. This guest will stay here for a little while, so I won't be able to talk about it. How do you sign off? What do I say?